Have you ever felt that certain family members seem to drain your energy once you reach the age of 60? Those who, every time you meet them, leave you feeling stressed, exhausted, or even burdened with guilt for no apparent reason. Our mental and physical well-being become top priorities as we reach a certain age, and maintaining healthy relationships becomes more important than ever. But are there family members you should limit contact with or avoid altogether to protect your peace and happiness? The answer is yes. Some types of family members can subtly hurt your mental state, leaving you anxious, stressed, or doubting yourself. These could be chronic complainers, constant critics, or even those who make you feel manipulated and pressured in every situation. Today, we'll take a deep dive into 6 types of family members you may want to keep your distance from after the age of 60 to safeguard your mental health and well-being. And the 5th type will surprise you. Sometimes, it's the person you'd least expect. Stay tuned to discover if these people are affecting you negatively and, more importantly, how to preserve your peace and quality of life. 1. The type of person who always drags you into trouble and stress. We've all encountered a family member constantly entangled in trouble. Someone who turns minor issues into major crises, creates unnecessary conflicts, or thrives on drama. Whether they are chronic complainers, instigators of family arguments, or even those who fabricate stories for attention, they seem to have a natural attraction to chaos. Worse yet, they often pull you into their whirlwind of negativity, even when you want no part. As we age, peace and stability become increasingly essential. However, being repeatedly drawn into arguments, conflicts, or emotional stress can have severe negative effects on health. Studies have shown that prolonged stress is one of the leading causes of health issues in older adults, including high blood pressure, weakened immune function, cardiovascular disease, and even sleep disorders. Imagine that whenever you interact with this person, you feel tense, frustrated, or exhausted from handling problems that aren't yours. Over time, this doesn't just affect your mood, it also weakens your physical health, making you more susceptible to stress-related conditions such as insomnia, chronic headaches, or even depression. Yet, this stage of life should be about embracing tranquility, taking care of yourself, and engaging in activities that truly bring you joy. The most important solution is to establish clear boundaries. You are not obligated to be their problem solver or to constantly listen to their negativity. If they frequently call to complain, argue, or drag you into unnecessary disputes, gently but firmly let them know that you do not wish to be involved in such matters. In some cases, limiting contact may be the best option. This does not mean you are cold-hearted or selfish. It simply means you prioritize your mental well-being. You have every right to protect your peace and happiness, especially at an age where every moment should be dedicated to positivity and meaningful experiences. 2. The type of person who always makes you feel indebted. Some family members never ask for favors directly, yet they make you feel guilty if you don't comply with their wishes. Although they may not explicitly say it, the underlying message is always the same. If you don't do what they want, you are at fault. And if you're not careful, you may find yourself trapped in this psychological game without even realizing it. Living with constant guilt is an enormous emotional burden. You will quickly become emotionally drained when you always feel indebted or pressured to please others. This doesn't just affect your mental well-being. It can lead to prolonged stress, anxiety, insomnia, and even depression. Moreover, as you age, your time and energy should be dedicated to yourself, not consumed by unnecessary obligations. No one has the right to manipulate your emotions by taking advantage of your kindness and generosity. You have been through enough ups and downs in life, and now is the time to embrace freedom and peace, rather than being weighed down by relentless guilt and unreasonable demands. The most important lesson is learning to say no without feeling guilty. You don't owe anyone a lengthy explanation. If they try to pressure you, Remember that being kind doesn't mean always saying yes. Setting boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. On the contrary, it allows you to protect your peace. And if someone truly cares about you, they will respect your decisions rather than try to manipulate you into doing what they want. 3. The person who always seeks to take advantage of your money. After the age of 60, personal finances become more important than ever. This is the time for you to enjoy life after years of hard work, relying on limited savings or pension funds. However, within the family, those always seem to view you as a backup bank, frequently coming to you for loans, sometimes with dramatic or unbelievable reasons. At first, you may feel obligated to help out of family loyalty, but one request turns into 2, then 3, and before you know it, they have developed a habit of seeing you as their financial safety net. The problem is that these individuals rarely repay their debts on time, if they even intend to repay them at all. And if you refuse, they will find ways to make you feel guilty, pressuring you into giving in with disappointed expressions or manipulative remarks. At this stage of life, you no longer have a steady income like when you were working. Every penny you have is crucial for ensuring a comfortable life and stable health in the years ahead. Constant financial exploitation can leave you stressed and anxious about money, and even impact your overall quality of life. Moreover, if you keep bailing them out without them changing their spending habits, you are only fostering dependence rather than truly helping them. Instead of learning to manage their finances, they will continue to rely on you, turning the relationship increasingly toxic. Over time, this can lead to resentment and family tensions when you realize you are being taken advantage of without receiving the respect you deserve. The most important step is learning how to say no firmly, but politely. You don't need to give a lengthy explanation or feel guilty for protecting your financial well-being. Additionally, suppose you genuinely want to help, but prefer not to lend money. In that case, you can offer support in other ways, such as providing financial advice, guiding them on how to save, or helping them find alternative solutions to improve their situation. Most importantly, don't let anyone make you feel guilty for refusing financial assistance. You have worked your entire life to achieve your current stability, and you have every right to use your money in a way that best serves your needs. Always remember that kindness does not mean sacrificing your financial security to please others. 4. The person who thinks they know everything. In every family, there is often someone who always believes they are right in every situation. Whether it's about health, diet, exercise, or major life decisions, they are convinced that only they truly understand the issue. Not only are they overly confident in their opinions, but they also rarely listen to others. If you challenge their viewpoint or offer a different perspective, they will quickly dismiss your thoughts and may even become irritated or criticize you for opposing them. Constantly having your thoughts and feelings invalidated can gradually erode your confidence. When dealing with someone who insists on imposing their views, you may begin to feel that every decision you make is wrong, even when those choices are based on your own experiences and values. Moreover, life after 60 should be a time of freedom, where you can enjoy doing what you love and making decisions on your terms. However, being constantly subjected to judgment and control from others can create stress, pressure, and even feelings of discouragement. Studies have shown that a loss of confidence in old age can lead to anxiety, depression, and a decreased quality of life. So, if someone consistently makes you feel belittled or disregarded, it may be time to establish some distance. The most important thing is to stand firm in your beliefs without engaging in unnecessary arguments. You don't need to confront them or try to change their perspective, because in reality, they are unlikely to change their mind. Instead, use a calm but assertive approach. If they continue to impose their views and refuse to respect your opinions, learn to keep your distance. You don't have to prove them wrong or argue endlessly. Sometimes, the best way to preserve your peace is to avoid getting caught up in never-ending debates. Most importantly, remember that you have the right to live your life in a way that suits you, making decisions that align with your values without meeting someone else's expectations. Surround yourself with people who respect you and bring positive energy into your life, rather than those who constantly impose their beliefs and undermine your confidence. 5. The person who always tries to appear perfect, making you feel inadequate. There is a certain type of family member that you can easily recognize, the one who always wants to portray their life as flawless. Whenever you see them, they talk endlessly about their outstanding achievements or boast about their children and grandchildren with boundless pride. And on social media, they post dazzling photos, extravagant meals, luxurious vacations, or inspirational stories about their seemingly perfect life. These individuals always strive to make it seem like they are living a life everyone should envy. They never talk about struggles or personal difficulties, but instead focus solely on showcasing the best aspects of their lives, trying to prove that they are more successful, happier, and wealthier than anyone else. Being around someone who constantly projects an image of perfection can make you feel inadequate, insecure, or dissatisfied with your life. However, it's important to remember that social media does not reflect the full reality. You see merely a curated highlight reel. They carefully display only the best moments while leaving out their struggles, failures, and imperfections. If you allow yourself to be influenced by their glamorous facade, you may feel unhappy with your life for no valid reason. Moreover, life after 60 should be about enjoying what you have, not chasing after an unrealistic standard of perfection. True happiness is not measured by how much money you have, how many places you have traveled to, or how successful your children are. It lies in inner peace, good health, and genuine relationships. The most important solution is to stop comparing yourself to them. You don't need to live up to anyone else's standards. Focus on your values and appreciate your life in a way that is meaningful to you. Live comfortably and joyfully in your way. True fulfillment doesn't come from having things to show off. It comes from being content with yourself and everything you have. 6. The controlling caregiver, a harmful concern you don't realize. As we age, it's natural to hope for a loved one who cares for and supports us when needed. However, there's a certain kind of caregiver who doesn't truly help, but instead subtly controls you, causing you to gradually lose autonomy without even noticing. At first, they may seem like a devoted individual who attentively looks after your meals, sleep, medication, and daily needs. They are quick to help even before you ask, constantly offering advice and making decisions on your behalf, often saying, "I just want what's best for you." But over time, this helps to morph into control. They may begin to limit what you can do, decide what you eat, where you go, who you see, and even take over your finances and healthcare choices. Initially, you might feel grateful for their concern. But as time passes, you may realize you've lost the ability to make even small decisions independently. This gradual loss of independence can erode your confidence. You might start doubting your capabilities, becoming overly reliant on them, and even feeling afraid of making decisions without their input. Although their help may appear to come from a place of love, if it causes you to lose control of your life, it's no longer support, it's manipulation. Losing your decision-making ability can leave you feeling worthless, overly dependent, and stripped of your initiative. Research shows that maintaining independence in later years directly impacts mental and physical health. When you retain the freedom to choose and control your life, you experience a more positive mindset, greater self-confidence, and a stronger motivation to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Conversely, feeling controlled can lead to helplessness, depression, anxiety, and a diminished sense of joy. Remember, genuine care should bring you peace of mind, not take away your autonomy. If a loved one's help is becoming controlling, recognize it early and find ways to protect your independence. You deserve to live your life on your terms. By now, you've learned about 6 types of people you might want to maintain some distance from after 60 to protect your mental well-being and enjoy a more peaceful life. The most important thing is to set boundaries, prioritize your happiness, and not allow anyone to drain your energy. At this stage, you can enjoy the best it offers, living on your terms without being imposed upon or negatively influenced by anyone. Whether it's someone who constantly stirs up drama, a manipulative person, someone who borrows money without repaying, or those who always force their opinions on you, you can choose to maintain distance, establish clear boundaries, and ensure they don't control your life. Your health, both physical and mental, is your most valuable asset. You are not obligated to please everyone, and saying no to negativity doesn't mean you're selfish. It simply means you're protecting yourself. Focus on nurturing positive relationships and spending time with people who truly respect and bring joy to your life. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you found these insights helpful, please comment below and let me know if you agree with this list, or if you think other types of people should also be avoided after 60. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Wishing you health, peace, and a life lived your way. See you in the next video.